Welcome to my new kitchen, and look at that, coffee in a glass mug. If you know, you know. Well, hey everyone, it's Natalie. So glad you stopped by my channel to spend the weekend with me. It's Friday afternoon, and I'm gonna get started with doing some stuff around my house. There is so much to be done. We just wrapped up phase 1 of our kitchen remodel, which, let's just take a second. Oh, it is not done yet. Still need a lot of stuff in here, including countertops, as you can see. But what a transformation already. If you missed the video where I shared the phase 1 of our kitchen remodel, then I will link that in the description box so you can get caught up. Right now, I'm dealing with the aftermath. There is a mess in every corner of this house, both in terms of dust and debris and construction stuff, tools, stuff to put away, as well as just like family mess. I haven't done laundry in like a week. And for a family of 5, that is quite the pile. So get ready for some motivation, some encouragement as always. I'm also gonna be sharing with you some of the plans that we have for this weekend. We're having family over and some friends, and we're gonna host our first get together with the new kitchen, even though it's not done. There's a reason why I started this vlog with this nice backdrop, because if I started over here, oh my goodness. My entry area is just insane. This was the thoroughfare for everyone who was working on our kitchen. We were going inside and out. There's a lot of dust brought in, and then we have all sorts of tools, boxes, recycling, and who knows what else in this area. And this is what I'm dreading doing the most, so it's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna start off with a good win. I'm really excited to organize the kitchen, like to do the first little wave of organization. So I'm just keeping that as my little reward for doing stuff like this, because I don't even know what to do with half of this stuff. So let's get started. A little look at what we're working with here. We have these 2 totes, which you guys actually saw me pack into a few vlogs ago. This is the stuff that I'm going to be putting back into the kitchen. That's going to happen later on. Legos on the floor, that's pretty standard around here. We've got some recycling here. I've got some of our extra tools on that other cart over there. I need Weston to go through them because they're mostly his and he knows what's up with that. We still have materials and supplies and tools and stuff like that out on the deck. This is our kitchen trash can that's gonna go out to the garage now, because we actually have a drawer garbage system. And then I have my Christmas wreaths, which we ended up taking down off of the door. At one point, Weston just had enough and he took the wreaths down because there's a little bell on it. I think it's charming because it sounds like the Olsen's Mercantile, but when you're going in and out of this door 1,000 times a day while you're remodeling your kitchen, not so much. So those are going out to the garage. That's going out to the garage. The kid's helmet is going, why is that even in here? Making progress. Okay, so I'm gonna finish tidying up. There's some stuff here in the living room. Weston has the kids right now. He just took them down to the beach, so I can have a few minutes to get this done. I just had to give you an up-close view versus the bird's eye view of the crap that I have on my floor. Typically, I use my Shark Duoclane vacuum to do both hard floor as well as any carpet that we have, which as of now, we actually have way less carpet than we did just a couple of days ago. But I'm not gonna do this to my vacuum. This is This is some chunky stuff. Let's appreciate how much better it looks. I'm going to find a place for this shoe cabinet, which might be right there. We shall see. That's probably gonna be tomorrow. Let's make dinner. Okay, we are going to start by heating some oil up. I've got that in the bottom of our pot. I'm going to brown up this mild Italian. Oh, I ordered chicken sausage, but the Instacart worker gave me pork. That's okay. So we're doing pork sausage. I prefer chicken. Where are my knives? Where are all my cooking utensils? We had to clear everything off of the surface because we actually had our countertops templated today, so everything had to be off, and good luck finding anything you need right now. Okay, Italian sausage is all browned up, and I'm going to add some tomato soup. This is the best, like, canned or boxed tomato soup. I'm not making tomato soup from scratch today, nope. We're going semi-homemade. Who is that? Sandra D? I used to love that show. So yummy. Oh, dang it, I spilled. And I don't have any clean kitchen towels because, again, haven't done laundry for a week, so whew. Using a paper one. All right, so I'm gonna let that simmer. Once that's bubbling a little bit, I'll add some kale, some herbs. I wanted to add white beans, kind of like they do in like a zuppa toscana, but I only have pinto beans. I'm gonna do this anyway because I don't think my kids will care. And look at that, I don't even have to open my drawer. I can just reach through the counter and grab the tool I need. I have started putting a few things in these cabinets, just the tools and stuff that we had on hand, like the ones that I had on the cart while we were doing our remodel, because why the heck not? But the bulk of my kitchen still needs to be packed in, taken out of those totes back there. And I think we're working on that tomorrow. I'm just trying to get through today. It has been a wild few days, and as I was walking around the living room here, I was just realizing how sore I am. That demo work and getting these cabinets in, even though I didn't do a lot of like the cabinet building and installation, it's still, I was on my feet all day, lifting, moving, like the mobility of the situation was just so much more than my body is used to. Oh, and I was a mom through all of that. The last couple of days especially have been rough with the boys, and I don't really show or talk about bad behavior on my channel, but part of my reality right now. That's part of the reason why Weston took them to the beach, is I just kind of, I need some space. Filming and cooking at the island. I anticipate many a video filmed here. I've always wanted to do like food prep videos and stuff. I just haven't had a space conducive to filming food prep, but now I do. So right now I've made the kids' platter of grilled cheese, and I'm gonna make a couple of grilled cheese sandwiches for myself that have this roasted garlic on it. I made some like just roasted garlic in the oven in olive oil. It's scrumptious, it spreads like butter, and my kids might not like it, but I can't get enough. So I'm going to spread it on the inside and then layer the cheese in it before I grill mine up in the pan. And look at that, it's still light outside. The weather is starting to change and improve. Starting to get a little bit of spring fever here. And I cannot wait for the projects and stuff that are gonna be coming when we actually do get like legitimately good weather and are able to do some stuff outside, some homesteady stuff. We have some chickens that we're gonna adopt. I'm so excited for that. The kids are so excited. They talk of nothing else. It's just around the corner. We just have to get past this whole kitchen remodel situation before we can really dive into all of that. It's a new day with new messes. I feel like I'm just never gonna catch up after this remodel. There's stuff everywhere. Before I vacuum the floors, I actually need to go into these cabinets and vacuum the dust and sawdust and construction stuff in there. That way, if anything trickles down, I'll finish it off with the vacuum. So that's what we're gonna do first. We have some fun plans for tonight, which I'll share with you. And that's sort of like my end goal here. I'm gonna work on the house, gonna organize my kitchen, gonna get this sparkling and smelling good so that when we do our fun little plan tonight, we can come home to something that feels welcoming and not stressful. And that of course helps with the hosting that we're doing tomorrow. So let's vacuum out the cabinets.
Go across the country to school. I've been thinking about it early and I made up my mind. Is that cool? I wanna know it'll be hard inside my time.
Okay, my little shark wand vac made very quick work of that. Before I can vacuum, I also need to clean up lunch and also crumbs from last night's dinner, which I did not clean up after dinner. Full disclosure, don't judge me. Okay, let's clean this up.
I said, baby, you've got things to do, and that's alright with me. But just know that when you come back home, in the same place I will be.
I took the kids to gymnastics this morning, and while I was gone, Weston finished installing the outlets on either end of the island. So now I can plug my vacuum in to vacuum this room, which is great. Right now he's gone, actually. He's getting fitted for a tux for a friend's wedding. Oh, he even got dark brown outlet plates. What a guy.
Gonna cry. I know I'm tongue-tied. I've tried to take time to realize the other side isn't as scary as it seems. But the point is, girl, that I got you now. So if you let me keep loving you and show you how, if you just believe.
Okay, this floor is buttoned up to vacuum in here, but first I need to kind of fix what's going on over in this corner.
Some things never change. And baby, you and I will stay the same. And I know
Still using my Christmas peppermint scent multi-surface spray. Peppermint's nice all year round. We have had this utility mat since we moved in. Definitely not my style. I mean, it's not bad, but this is an outdoor rug and we have a spot for it actually outside. And now that we have all of the flooring in and the comings and goings is much less dirty than it was when we had construction and stuff, I'm ready to put a pretty rug here. And I found this one at Target. Here's the full view of it in that picture right there. And bonus, it's machine washable, and I think it will hide the dirt in this high traffic area. I also picked up this bench. Look at how cute this is, this little like woven sort of boho looking bench, and it has that nice warm wood accent, which I think goes well with the piano and then our entertainment center. So I'm gonna move this old rug out, vacuum here, put the new rug down, try to position this little bench here, and try to get our entryway feeling a little bit more put together. I love it when light comes in and you can see it like dancing on the floor and the walls. And now on this pretty rug, I love this. Much better. Okay, let's organize the kitchen. I'm so excited about this. Welcome to my new kitchen. And look at that, coffee in a glass mug. If you know, you know. So like I said, We have already put a few things into these cabinets, just those essential items, just those few items that we kept out while we were doing the kitchen remodel, but I have those totes over here that have everything else that I took out of my cabinets. And my goal here as I put this stuff into the new kitchen is to continue to declutter. I like to declutter as I go, or like declutter every step of the way. So when we moved, I decluttered when I packed, and when we moved in here, I decluttered as I unpacked. And that really helps me take stock of what I have and really only choose the things that I'm actually going to use that actually deserve a place in this new kitchen. We have a lot more storage in here, but that doesn't mean that I'm just gonna fill it up with stuff that I'm not gonna use. And so as I go, there might be one or two things that I choose to not keep. Also, I think it's important to note that I'm not really buying any organizational bins, baskets, special doohickeys and stuff to corral my items, because this is such a new space to me. I really want to live in it for a while with the stuff that we have and really analyze what I truly need rather than go out and buy a bunch of bins just because someone on TikTok told me to. I fully expect that in a month or so, or like when we're at the end of this project and have lived in the space for a little bit, needs will present themselves and I'll go, you know what, I absolutely need a bin to store XYZ, or my sponges under my sink or something like that. But for now, we're kind of going, we're being a bit conservative with the whole bin and like micro organization thing. I'm not really gonna put labels on stuff. I want to eventually get there, but I'm kind of doing the slow open to this kitchen. So let's start to unpack these totes over here. I do have a couple of spots around this kitchen that I personally designed for specific needs. Like we have a, let me show you. I have a 2-tiered cutlery tray. So I'll have like flatware and stuff in here and maybe some like flatware for guests or whatever, I don't know. But that renders this, flatware tray not necessary. Maybe I'll use that for something else or put it in a bathroom drawer for cosmetics or toothbrushes or something like that. That's one of those very specific spots for organization. I also have like a pots and pans drawer. There are just a few places around this kitchen that I have like very intentional design around, but everything else, especially since these kitchen cabinets are taller, I'll have sort of a free form open space that I kind of have to let it speak to me. Probably saying, cut the chit chat, Natalie, and let's get organizing. So let's do that. Oh, and look at that. A standard size dinner plate fits into this cabinet. Upper cabinet, which I designed to hold small appliances. This is like the small appliance hideout. We like to keep our countertops clear, and so having a spot for small appliances, we've got Instant Pot and toaster oven in there, and then we'll probably put like our blender. We also have like an immersion hand blender, a hand mixer. Those are actually in a box in the garage. We haven't opened it since we moved. Those will go up there at the top. And then this empty cabinet I have for like our cooking, mixing, baking needs. Stuff like this. This set of glass bowls will be here because we're always using those, all of those sizes. I got rid of a lot of the smaller sizes. Those have been decluttered over the years. And then we have like this Pyrex. This cabinet will most likely be for spices, but I'm gonna visit this at another time. Mostly because, remember that basket that I put together of Weston's spices? He still has yet to go through that. He's been very busy with all of the electrical stuff that he's been doing around here. So spice cabinet is another thing for another time. But down below the spice cabinet, I have this drawer, which I'm thinking will be like our cooking tools and utensils. I anticipate needing some organization stuff. So like drawer dividers an organizer of some sort. Right now, the stuff is just gonna be loose in there. It's guaranteed to get crazy and disheveled and unorganized. But that's kind of the idea, because in a couple of months, I'll really know like what I need and how we use the space. Weston just rotates through these two silicone collapsible lunchboxes for work. Haley has her one lunchbox that she takes to school. And then we have these 3 little thermoses for the kids. So that fits everything pretty well. We have a couple of food storage containers here that are in the fridge, storing food, you know, doing their job, but they will fit in there. Love the drawers in the cabinet. Like, oh my gosh. Never had anything like that before. That's a sweet deal. Ooh, so fancy. Very nice. Okay, barely even full. I am thinking this is going to be like our knives and cutting board drawer. And when I said I didn't buy any organizational stuff, I forgot about one thing. I got this bamboo knife organizer. It's one of those things that you put in the drawer. We've always wanted one of these, and actually I was going to order this feature in this drawer. I just forgot to. So had I remembered, this would be one of those things like this cutlery drawer that was built into the cabinet by the manufacturer. I just went on Amazon and got this one, very basic, made of bamboo. So it wicks the water away, so it keeps your knives nice. Things that we really don't like to have on the countertop is a knife block. So I'm going to convert this into this drawer. And it clears the drawer, and then I can donate this to someone who could use it, who likes having a knife block on their counter. And then we just have the one cutting board. Oh, wait, I actually have a cutting board that I got from my grandma's house. I'll be right back. Look at this pretty wood cutting board that my grandma and grandpa had for years. I got to take this when they were clearing out grandma's things after she passed away a couple months ago. And it now has a nice little home in my drawer. The idea for the island storage was mostly for like pantry or like daily food or bread, maybe a drawer for like fruits and vegetables that I can keep like not in the fridge. I do like a little potato and onion thing in this other part, but that's another thing to figure out for another time. Okay, kids plates, super simple. This is from the Room Essentials brand at Target. We have 2 of everything for each kid. Plates, bowls, and cups, and then we have like a lidded cup for each kid, a little snack organizer. The kids drink their water throughout the day through their stainless steel Yeti bottles, but these are more for like fun drinks or whatever. So that's what's fitting in there for now, and now it's on to bakeware or like cookware. This lower drawer has my big and my small Dutch oven in them, and I actually have to switch out my knob there because I like the gold knobs. That's what Weston got me for Christmas this year. And then here is, we'll have pots on the top, or pots and pans, and the design is for like lids to go on the side. This, by the way, is called a turtle. And it's really, really cool. I've never organized on one of these before, so this might take a little strategy. So we love the Hexclad brand of pots and pans. They're absolutely the best. This isn't a full review for them because I could go on and on. But the ones that we use the most are the big pot and the big frying pan. And when I'm dealing with a space like this where it's like, I don't know how I'm gonna organize this, I go by priority. I can keep the big pot here, but I'm wondering if these, yeah, that actually works really well. Okay, but then where do I put the lid? I would say the 3rd most used one is the smaller one. There was an even smaller frying pan in this set that I ended up giving to my sister because we just never used the really small ones. So I'll put this on the other side. The next thing in line that we use is the smaller, like the medium-sized pot. So I'll put that back there. But then I'm looking at this and we just never use the tiny pot. I don't know if it's like our family size or what, but we just never use this guy. So I'm leaving him out for now. I might just give that one to my sister too if she wants it. This fits that, but we need this big one for the big frying pan. Yep. heavy Dutch ovens on the bottom, then the pots and pans and lids that I use the most. I think that works for me. I think that looks good. And with no countertop on, it actually looks like we have in-cabinet lighting, which we don't plan on, we're not that fancy. And last but not least, this lower corner cabinet, which I did already put stuff in because I just wanted to see sizes. So I think I'm going to have bakeware, like my Pyrex baking dishes, that sort of thing. So I'm gonna put that in here. For now, everything that I'm organizing today should come with the caveat of for now. And then the plan for this top shelf of this corner Super Susan is to have bins that have a flip top. I've already ordered them, so they'll be in an upcoming video, that have flour, protein pancake mix, rice, and stuff like that in here that we can easily access for our baking. This is sort of like the baking corner. Forgot to show this little corner. We have kind of a supplements protein, some like powders and stuff that we do, like vitamin powders and stuff. This drawer here will be just hot pads here. Quickly grab and then grab something out of the oven. That's actually been really nice so far in the few days that we've had this kitchen, to have the hot pads right there. I also have this crock, my same old crock of wooden utensils. I also have a whisk in there. Keeping that way for now. Call it a day for the kitchen organization, but we made really good progress. I'm happy so far with what it's doing. And I can't wait to see how it evolves and changes, especially when we get our pantry items into this island. But ready to call it a day. It's time to get ready for our evening plans, and I'm gonna let Haley tell you what we're doing tonight. First of all, what are you doing tonight?
The daddy-daughter dance.
The daddy-daughter dance. When I'm filming this, it's Valentine's weekend, Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow, and Haley and Dad are going to a little daddy-daughter dance tonight. And then Judah's gonna tell you what I'm doing with the boys tonight.
We're going on a sushi date.
We're going on a sushi date. My kids might be picky about the scrumptious tomato soup that I made for them last night, but oh my goodness, they love sushi. And all kinds of sushi too. So Weston's gonna take Haley to a different restaurant. They're gonna have their little date. We have to get all dressed up for that. I'm gonna get dressed up. The boys are gonna get dressed up. We thought we would have a lot of fun. Button-up shirt, something you would wear to church? Like, what did you wear for Christmas? Like a nice sweater and nice jeans without holes in the knees? How about you surprise me? Pick out an outfit. You can pick out your own outfit, okay? Well, maybe not the dirty sweatpants.
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel.
We're at my mom's right now. Weston's in his truck with Haley and I'm here with the boys. We're gonna go our separate ways, but first, we're gonna take some pictures of Weston and Haley together. We're gonna recreate this picture on my mom's front porch that Weston and I took 12 years ago on prom night.
Oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare. I wanna take you there.
Hello, hello, happy Sunday. We just got home from church and our groceries were delivered. I ordered a few things for the fixins, for the food today. Our go-to meal that we do when we have people over is like a taco bar or like a fajita bar sort of thing. So Weston is firing up the grill. He's gonna get some chicken on there. He makes the best grilled chicken. So today is Super Bowl Sunday, which by the time this video goes out is going to be such old news. Someday I will have my life together and I will be on top of things like before the Super Bowl happens. I'll be sharing recipes and stuff, but not this year, man. Are you playing with the glove jug? Do you want to show the video? Here, bring it over here. Look what we found at the thrift store. It's a glug jug. Some people call this a gurgle pot. It's in the shape of a fish like this. We saw one of these at our friend's house when we were visiting a couple of months ago. And I thought, oh, I gotta keep my eye out for one of those. And then we found one. So when you're pouring the water, which I won't pour it out right now, when you tip it back up, it makes a fun noise. Listen. Oh, and say hello to my friend Steve from Minecraft. He's here today to watch the Super Bowl with us. How you doing today, Steve? Steve doesn't talk, apparently. That's okay, I can do enough chatting for the both of us.
And don't forget Elsa.
Oh, and Elsa's here too! Oh my goodness, we are graced with her presence. Hello, beautiful princess. Or queen, I should say. So I'm gonna finish doing some food prep for today. I've got some cleaning up to do around here. I still have to do the laundry. I keep putting it off. So we shall see if I get to that today. I'm so excited to have family over. Everyone's been asking for pictures of our kitchen, which we're not having people over to show off our new kitchen. But it would be fun to show them the things that we've been working on and designing. I am so blessed to have a family who they root for us, they support us, they're happy when we're happy, and the feeling is mutual. Okay. I'm just excited to have people over because it's been a while. It's been since Christmas Eve that we've had like all of our family over, and the Super Bowl is one of our favorite days every year. We all love football, always have. Our kids enjoy football. We get pretty rowdy and we yell at the screen even when it's a couple of teams that we don't really care about because we just get into it and it's fun. Better luck next time, Seahawks. That's all I've got to say. Through chopping veggies, I looked over and saw Weston sorting the laundry in the living room. I was like, whoa, that's my guy. And now he's out there cooking the meat for our fajitas / tacos, burritos, whatever you want to make them. I just kind of tidied up in my office. I still have boxes and stuff in here, but I've got a little baby crib set up in there for my sisters and whatever babies they bring over, and for the babies here who need to have some nursing time or whatever, or mamas just want a quiet spot. I have a little chair that I set up there in my bedroom. Grabbed myself a magic eraser because we have some smudges on door frames and walls in this house. That's the final little step before people come over and we enjoy the Super Bowl together.
If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you.
We just say goodbye to everyone because the game is over. Unfortunately, our pick didn't win, but congrats to LA. The boys are in bed, Haley's in bed. The boys are fighting over which bunk they're gonna sleep in. We're gonna let them duke it out. And I am just standing here eating Tim's jalapeno potato chips and this apple caramel chip. I'll probably regret this at about midnight tonight, but YOLO. Weston did an outstanding job, as always, with the cooking of the barbecue stuff. Amazing. My mom brought food, my sisters brought food. It was great. So I'm ready to call it a day. It's been a good weekend and I'm so glad you guys were here to hang out with me for part of it. Let me know in the comments if weekends for you are more like productive, like do you use that time to catch up on things, or are they set aside for relaxing? We try to do a little bit of both. Lately in this new house, it's definitely more on the we have stuff to do sort of end of the spectrum. But it was so nice to hang out with family tonight and to just spend that time and all the babies and cousins and good food. It was so fun. So thanks so much for spending a little part of your day here with me on my channel for today's video, and I'll catch you later.